Where's that zombie? Where's that zombie? Where's that zombie? Yeah, you are. There you are. Hello, friends. Hope you're doing well. There is so much to talk about today. But before that, if you don't know who I am, welcome. My name is Voted, and I am a freelance artist who likes to draw robots. Yeah. If you can't tell already, if you've seen my previous episodes, this is not the same world. This is actually a multiplayer world, or server, that I had gotten invited to a couple weeks ago, like shortly after the second episode. I was gonna say previous episode. But, yeah, you probably, if you haven't noticed, there is a large gap in between episodes, between the second and third. Hopefully not the fourth and fifth, which is this one. But that's because I haven't been able to get around to editing them because I had gotten sick. Which... Who's there? Gosh, I swear, like, you start recording when you think everybody's in bed. It's almost midnight, but somebody always has to get up. My brother had walked by, and of course, interrupt. Anyway, so I had gotten sick, and I'm still recovering. I'm gonna, so when I was sick, and after I'd gotten sick, I actually totally lost my voice, so if I cough, I apologize. I'm gonna try to edit that out so you don't get to hear that. But anyway, I'd gotten sick on the 6th or 7th, and I know that's like well after I had posted the last video and well after I recorded the last videos, but I kind of lost a little bit of my motivation to edit and play, and also I ended up playing Minecraft a little too much, and I needed to tone it back because, I do have art to work on. So, about that time I'd gotten sick, and it was bad. It wasn't COVID, luckily I tested negative, but it was terrible, and it was actually like the first time I had thrown up in a few years. It's been a bit, and it was as unpleasant as I remember. So, I was, it's the 14th now, and I didn't fully recover until about the 12th, and, well, I mean, I'm still, like, kind of recovering. I do have, like, energy, I can eat most things now. It's just my throat I have to worry about, because it's still very, very sore. Probably gonna need a lot of dirt. So, from the last episode, which isn't up yet, the third and fourth aren't up as of recording this, and hopefully I'm going to go and edit them after recording this, but from the last episode I talked about how my bank was offline, which was annoying. It was down for, I don't remember when it had gone down when I recorded that episode. I don't remember if it was the first or second day, but it was down for like 2 whole days, and I couldn't do anything about it. It was terrible. Made me a little paranoid that PayPal was gonna nuke me because I hadn't repaid their stupid 69 cents. That wasn't nice. So, be Gucci now. Everything's fine. It was annoying, but it wasn't the end of the world, luckily. So, back to being sick. I should probably go sleep. Back to being sick. I couldn't keep anything down. that night. It was just one night, surprisingly, that I was like really really sick. Um, it was probably only like 12 hours even. Very unpleasant. I think I threw up 4 or 5 times. And hello, kitty. What's up? Come here. Kitty all alone. My brother shouldn't have left the door open again. Come here. Hi. What are you doing? Huh? You alone? Kitty's all alone. Anyway, so I threw up a lot, and some of those times was just dry heaving, which I don't remember ever doing before. Usually I've had food in my stomach, or soup or something, or even water, but I couldn't even keep that down, and I just kept throwing up. Um, Objectively worse than throwing up. I hated every second of that, and it made me feel terrible, but um, luckily I made a very quick recovery. What are you doing? Huh? Where'd you go? Hey! Psst. Don't eat those plants. Come here. Anyway, so the thing about being sick, I'm already out of inventory space. The thing about being sick, which was really annoying, was that for a couple weeks, a friend and I, a fellow Transformers fan, who lives near me, we had planned to go out and have some fun, like May 11th, and I had gotten sick right before, like, the 6th, 7th, and I was so upset. I was really scared that I was gonna miss, or I was gonna have to cancel, even though we had already made like reservations to a skating rink, which was really fun. And I was just like, man, it took a few days for me to feel better, and it was even the 11th. We had actually gone out on the 11th, that I still felt bad. I still felt a little terrible, but I was still able to walk around and everything. I had lots of water with me, luckily. So we had gone to it was kind of unplanned to go to the mall, but we had made reservations to or not a reservation, we like booked a time slot to skate at my local skating rink for 6:30 p.m. and she came to pick me up at noon. And that leaves a lot of time, so we went to the mall, and it's a very large mall. It's like well over a mile around, I think, because it's just like a one floor. Everything's just on the ground floor, and so we went around there. We stopped by a couple shops. We stopped by the Bass Pro shop and played their little like arcade game. It was like a little shooting game. They had little targets strewn about in the little section, and you put in a couple quarters, you get 24 rounds, and there was no score to be kept. I guess it was just, like practice your aim. It doesn't matter if you actually hit anything. I made a few bullseye, I can say. It was very difficult aiming, though. I've never really handled a gun outside of like toy guns. I mean, that was a toy gun too, but being in a Bass Pro shop where it's specifically for hunting and stuff, it's a little more sophisticated. It was a laser pointer gun. You pull the trigger and it shoots out a little red dot. So we did that, and then we decided to head to the arcade because we had time, and it wasn't it was annoying, like having to pay for a card instead of like a certain amount of tokens that you wanted. Like you couldn't choose really how much you wanted. You could do like $15 to get some points to I guess it's like digital uh, tokens to play. But it was still really annoying. They didn't let you put in a custom amount, so we just chose the minimum and we went around playing. We played her favorite game. We played my favorite game, which is air hockey. I love air hockey. I'm not very good at it, but it's still fun. So we did that. We were in there for maybe, I don't know, like less than an hour, maybe a whole hour. Um, ah. I also played the little hunting game in there, because that's why I even bothered with the Bass Pro Shop game, and that one was because I had played that hunting game before in... Oh, my pickaxe is about to break. Hold on. I played it before. I forget where exactly. I don't know if it was the beach or something. It might have been the beach. And it was surprisingly really fun. So I really wanted to play it again, but I never had the chance to. I sucked at it. Not surprising, but I sucked at it, and but they had like a bonus round on the arcade game where you could shoot a bunch of pigeons, and oh boy, I killed it. It doesn't give you, because it's supposed to be like, I don't want to say authentic, but it's supposed to be, you know, what's the word? Simulating a hunting experience, and in that game they don't give you, you know, like a cursor where you're aiming. You just gotta shoot and hope it's right. I mean, you actually have to aim with that thing. So it was hard, like, hunting the deer that I had chosen, but the bonus round with pigeons was weirdly easy. I don't know if it was just because I had, you know, like, quote-unquote practice with the deer, and I had gotten the hang of it after I lost that round, but boy, I don't know why they were so easy. Maybe it gave me, like, a... What's the word? What's the word? Like a margin of error. If you get near the pigeon, it'll count. I don't know, but regardless, it was really fun. So after we did the arcade, and it was loud in there, after we went to the arcade, we went to go eat, and then we went to and then we went to go skating, and that was also really loud. And the issue with it being really loud and me still recovering from being sick is that I lost my voice. Like, almost entirely. I had lost my voice a little bit the day prior, and I was really hoping it wouldn't get worse the next day, and it did recover a little bit. And I'm still recovering from it, but I guess it wasn't fully recovered, and by the end of the day when we went to go get Wendy's to end the night, my throat was totally dead. My voice did not want to do anything anymore, and I was squeaking and croaking. I'm better now. It was fine, like, well, it wasn't fine, it was actually almost worse the next day because it was still healing. But, it was, it took a little bit. So today is the 14th, so that was only like a couple days ago. I want to fix this roof. I think I'm gonna lower it a little bit so it like almost matches up with this. It's not... Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm just gonna have to cough all over. It's not going to be perfectly... Wait. Was that a solid block? That's weird. It's not gonna perfectly be matched up. And where did all of my... Oh, I have so many slabs. Okay, I thought I was losing a bunch of slabs, so those were slabs. I don't know why I thought that was a... What? Did this go further out? No? Oh gosh, I'm gonna look back at the footage and be like, you were so stupid. Because I totally messed this up. But anyway. Yeah, I built this part of the roof, and I realized it's gonna go higher than this, and I think it still will. So I'm actually gonna let's do this. We're gonna go across here. We're gonna make sure that it matches up. Yeah. So so yeah, we had that outing. I drank plenty of water, so much water. I actually horribly ran out, and like long before the day was even done, I ran out of water. Which I think I was able to refill somewhere. I forget if it was at the restaurant we were at or something. I refilled it somewhere. This is supposed to be out more. Boop. But anyway, so yeah, I had fun. It was great. I was terrible at skating. Obviously, like, I fell a lot, but you know, that's whatever, that's expected. And I hadn't skated in many years, I guess. It's been a long time. Oh, I was supposed to do 2 here. Right. Not that. I broke the wrong one. So, skating. Ugh. It's really fun. I enjoyed it. However, I fell quite a number of times. I think really just like 4 or 5 times. And I only took like a couple good falls. One of them I fell. It's surprising like how hard you can fall on your knees and stuff. But I had fallen really hard on my knee at one point, and it's still bruised extremely badly. Like it's scraped and bruised, and like it had, oh my gosh, it's like the size of my palm, the bruise, and there's also it had gotten so dark too, and after I had fallen, I told my friend, like, alright, because she offered these before I started skating. She's like, alright, do you want to, you can let me know if you want to use these. And when I fell, I finally said, okay, give me the knee pads, I need them, because that hurt a lot, and that bruise formed almost immediately after that fall, and I didn't want to worsen it or anything. And those knee pads were great. I really recommend them, or wearing them, because I fell on my knees like 2-3 more times, and I didn't feel a thing, which is wonderful. But the last time I fell, which like had actually jarred me enough to stop skating, was onto my butt. I fell on my butt, and that didn't really hurt, but the issue was that when I had fallen, hello? Where is there a skelly? Where there skelly? There skelly. Hey buddy. So, when I'd fallen on my butt, I had used my arms to catch myself. Which, don't do that. Don't do that. I didn't have enough time to, but when you fall, you should always, like, at least from what I know, you should always twist yourself so that your cheek and your shoulder take the brunt of the fall. And I didn't do that. So I fell onto my palms, while my elbows were, I should go harvest that, while my elbows were behind me. So it was like I was doing a tricep dip, if you know what that is, and I'm sure you do. And it hurt. It certainly... Is the cat over there? Kitty! Is the kitty eating plants? Okay. so I had caught myself on my palms, and not only did that like really strain my poor weak triceps, which I swear those are like the weakest muscle in my body. Not only did I strain them and like I tore the muscle so badly, but I hurt my wrists too. I like woke up and I opened my water bottle and it hurt. Any sort of pressure, like fine pressure with my fingers, really hurts my wrists, and it still kind of does because it's only been a few days since. And so here's my here's my cow nano farm. Woo! So that was terrible, and I learned my lesson, and I stopped skating. We were at the end of the uh window that we were like the time that we had booked, and I mean the skating rink was gonna close anyway. They closed at like 9:30. So yeah, I was done. When I had fallen like that, I was ugh, it hurt, and I'm fortunate it wasn't anything worse, like a wrist injury that could have prevented me from drawing, because since being sick, I had fallen seriously behind on my art, which is not good. I really need to, you know, make money. Oh, those are slaps. Oh, we need to make some more stuffs. So yeah, I had a fun time. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed, like, skating and everything. It's just I had a little oopsies a couple times. Not the best moments, but it was still fun. Let's connect all. That's not supposed to be that. Okay. I have to remember how I want to do this. This is in a different style than or a slightly different style from my single player world, because we're doing some trim on it. We're doing spruce stairs and stone brick stairs instead of oak stairs, which doesn't look the best in my opinion. Actually, I guess I'll put that there. There we go. So yeah, I thought like this would be a great chance to try something different than my single player world. I'd used oak in that world because it was pretty easily accessible, because I had the forest right next to my little town, my spawn. So so that had obviously it's just a matter of like what you can and can't get in the world, and that was it. Do I want to make that stone? Nah. No, I don't. What else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, I'm in a different location right now, which is why my cat was being so bothersome a moment ago, is because she's all alone in the basement where I was recording before. And it's also like pretty early in the night. Well, I say early in the night, it's midnight now, but everybody had gone to bed like at like 8 or 9 p.m., which is weird. It was weirdly early, but I swear, like, as soon as I started recording, everybody started getting up, and suddenly I couldn't record. I hope they didn't hear that. So, I'm gonna have to mess up the build here. That's not supposed to be stone brick. So, that's also not supposed. Wait. Oh, right, because this is supposed to. Gosh, I don't even know how my own building works. So, yeah, everybody went to bed super early, which is unusual. I mean, it is Sunday, but I was not expecting that. And it was so quiet by the time I was like, ooh, should be a great time to record, and I should make this stone brick so it's like a little square. Yeah, I could have a flag up here or something, like a little, what's not a tower, a little pole, I guess, is what the word I'm looking for. I'm trying to think of what to talk. What do I talk about? It's May 14th. It's May 14th, which means that Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom had just come out, and I think that's another reason why it has taken me so long to like record and well, not, I guess not record, but like edit my videos, which I'm hoping are going up shortly after recording this. Ooh, maybe I should make all of these come out a little bit. Maybe not that one. I don't know. So, Tears of the Kingdom had just come out. I haven't played too much of it. I had just gotten down to Hyrule. And I won't give spoilers, but it has been fun. The cat's crying at the door. It has been really fun so far. I'm enjoying it, and so I think that's where like some of my time has been going. Besides my art, it's been going into Tears of the Kingdom. Before Breath of the Wild, I wasn't like the biggest Zelda fan. I'm trying to think, like the one that I had played as a kid, the only one I had played as a kid, was Four Swords. It was like a 20th, 25th anniversary of Zelda, and it was on I had gotten it on the 3DS. It was my old 3DS. So, I don't have it anymore, because not only did that DS break, but the SD card had gotten corrupted, so that copy of the game is now is now gone. It's lost to me, and I'm really sad because I really did enjoy that game. But anyway, that was my first Zelda game to my knowledge. And ooh, can I make this? Ah! I did not make that. Okay. So that was the only one. You know, I have my shulker box with me. That's why I went down, was to get more spruce wood, but it was in my inventory this whole time. Okay. So that was the only one I had played at the time, and I had played Link in Mario Kart, and I think no, not Smash. No. I didn't play Link in Smash, but other people did. So yeah, I wasn't humongous on Zelda. I did like it, but I just never really got into it. And then the Switch came out and Breath of the Wild came out, and I'm somebody who is a very, very huge fan of open world games, if you can't tell by Minecraft. I love those kinds of games, and so that's what my sibling had told me. Both of my siblings, they were like, "Oh, Breath of the Wild, it's open world, you can do whatever you want," and you know, that obviously, like, it's perfect. It's perfect. I was like, oh, yes, this is a game that I would like, and I did, and they had horses and everything. Really, I love horses. I'm not a horse girl, but I feel like if I had the money and lived in the right spot as a kid, I probably would have ended up being one. So, we need to put stairs here. This will go all the way across, and hopefully it's not going to be weird right here. That's going to go underneath. That's so weird. Oh well. Alright. So yeah, Breath of the Wild. I admit I had not beaten the game. I never went to fight Calamity Ganon. Oops. I basically did pretty much everything else in the game. I didn't want to fight Ganon because I don't know why, but he scared me. He really scared me, and I'm such a huge weenie in games, so I just opted not to. I'd seen the fight. I think I watched one of my siblings beat him, so I know what it looks like, and that's good enough for me. Um, so I've been waiting for Tears of the Kingdom to come out, and uh, it's great. I'm having fun with it. I'm having a little too much fun with it, and I only just started playing it. When did we get it? Like 2 days ago? Yeah. But I'm trying not to let it take up too much of my time, because I've been sick, and I gave... I think I might have mentioned this in my previous episode, was that I wanted to finish all of my commissions by June, and it's mid-May and I still haven't it's terrible. I still haven't finished any because I'd been sick. I haven't been able to do anything, and I'm hoping I can still make that deadline, which means I have to put in extra work, or I guess just I have to kick it into high gear. So I bought like a bunch of do I want this to poke out? I think I want this to poke out a little more. I bought a bunch of energy drinks to drink. Of course. What else would you do? I bought a bunch of energy drinks to have to make sure I'm staying focused and everything. And it helped yesterday. I made a lot of progress on a print that I've been working on for the past month, I think. I think it's been in my whips for a little bit. So how long have I been recording? 34? Wow. Time flies. I didn't really want this to be a super duper long. This looks odd how it just goes in like that. I guess I can leave it. Well, we can leave it. How am I getting back in? Right here. Perfect. This is I forgot to fill in what I'm doing. This is a library that I'm making. It's probably the biggest build I've made in years. I don't think I've made something this big in a very long time, and it's kind of pretty rough right now. We're still working on it. That needs to be... gonna have that point out. So I've been I think I started this build just 2 days ago, and I spent a lot of time yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday. Clearing out a hill, like a really, really, really tall hill that was right here, and it went all the way out to here. It's right there. You can kind of see. That's what I was doing earlier. Was replacing. Wow, that's already grass. I was replacing the stone with dirt, so that it would look a little more natural. But yeah, basically this had like come out all the way out here, and it was messing with my build, so I had to clear it. I don't usually like to do it. I usually like to work with the terrain, but I kind of want to try something new instead of doing that. And we're gonna get rid of this because I think it's in the way. But yeah, this build specifically is for an enchantment room, just really, really fancy. Since I'm in a multiplayer server, I think there is one or many that I could use, because a lot of people here are well ahead of me. I think they started this world 5 months ago. It's like sometime in December. Actually, that's 6 months, isn't it? They started it a little bit ago, and so they have a lot of stuff going for them, and I out. I'm working on it. Oh yeah, we need to make this, have spruce. Yes, see? And we also need more of these. But yeah, I thought it would be really fun to do it on my own. Ah! To do it on my own, to make my own little enchantment room, to give myself some sort of like little bit of satisfaction. And I'm enjoying it. I like doing this. I'm trying to figure out how I wanna. I don't know if I wanna do it like that. This was a terrible idea. Great. I don't know what to do with this part of the. When I built this specific part, I thought the roof was gonna be a little lower, and then I realized I wanted a huge double-story library. So it's a little weird right now, but I think we can make it work somehow. Right? Yeah. Can change this to a full block. Yeah. We'll just go ahead and do that. Okay. There's so much dirt everywhere. Yeah, I'm hoping there's gonna be like a little second floor. All of these walls right here are gonna be covered in bookcases. I think the enchantment room is gonna be, or not the room, but enchantment table is gonna be like in the floor a little bit, somewhere around here. The whole floor space is gonna be a lot smaller once I have all the bookshelves in, which I'm still working on getting. Because I have the cows. I have the cows and they do not produce enough leather. I have a lot of sugarcane though, fortunately. So yeah, I figured like I was going to see about recording for my own world, but I feel like that's never gonna happen because I'm in this world right now. I'm not abandoning my old world, but I'm just having a lot more fun with this one right now. I'm trying to, I guess, just exhaust myself from this and letting myself recharge for the other world before I jump back to it. Because I mean, I don't think it matters. This series is mostly just about talking your ear off. You just get to sit back and listen. And there's not much more to it than that. Those should be out more. There's not much more to that. So, oh, dang it. It shouldn't matter which world I'm playing in. But yeah. I need to go up one more. I'm gonna have this go. Well, that doesn't leave a lot of space, does it? I was gonna say, like, make it look a little cooler, but I guess we can have the oak go all the way up. It looks weird. Let's have it go facing outwards a little bit. Yeah. Put the dirt back there. I'm gonna go across here. Is it the right one? I don't know. Yes. So, because I had gotten sick, I was sleeping a lot, and because of that, my sleep, because you know it like changes every day. It's called non-24-hour sleep-wake disorder. It's a fun time, and I had when I was sick, I was sleeping a lot, and so my bedtime didn't change. I was stuck at I think it was, let me check, because I have to record it. I was stuck at about, falling asleep at 8 a.m. and waking up at 4:30 p.m. Um, kind of frustrating. Because you know, it was the, 7th, and I was going out on the 11th, and so that's the wrong shulker box. To go out on the 11th, I had to be awake from 11 a.m. to uh to about, like, like just the standard 11 p.m. I mean, we went out the whole day, and normally it wouldn't bother me, like, that I had to move my schedule, my sleep schedule a little bit to make it to an outing, but those are usually just a few hours long. They're not, the whole day, so I was stressing a little bit. I'm like, am I gonna make it? Can I break this? No, well, actually I can. We'll break it. I don't have any stairs anymore. Wah. So, uh, yeah, I almost didn't make it because I had to, move my schedule a lot. I literally had to flip it entirely because I was sleeping from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., which is exactly when I was supposed to be awake, which was fun. So I'm still exhausted from that, to be honest. Very exhausted, and maybe I can make this dark oak right here. Yeah. So I'm exhausted from that because I had to change my schedule so quickly. I'm technically sleeping when I'm not supposed to be sleeping, and it's making me so tired, and I still feel tired. It's like, I don't want to say it's noon for me. I think it's close to, like, afternoon, even though it's like 12:30 a.m., but to me it's, about the afternoon. Uh, it's so funny to be saying that, but yeah, I've been these past few days just so tired. Like, I haven't been getting good quality sleep, and it's because I had to move my bedtime. Do I have more dark oak? I have plenty dark oak. So right now I don't want to say sluggish, but ugh. I That's supposed to be facing out, not in. I hope I didn't do that for the other ones. So, yeah, but the problem is like, I can't just... Oh gosh, did I do all of these wrong? I can't just go to bed when I feel tired, and I know that sounds like counterintuitive, but I can't just go to bed and hope that it'll fix it. Like, I have to follow what my... Oops. what my circadian rhythm is saying. And right now it is not saying when where I'm at right now. I'm trying to, like, figure out how to describe it. Basically, my body thinks bedtime is at about, I think, 4 a.m. when I should be sleeping, like, probably in the evening, if I had to guess. I don't actually... Oh, I forgot to cook the beef. I don't actually know where I'm at right now because I've kind of lost track. But eventually, as time goes on, as I sleep through more days, it should figure itself out, which I'm hoping it does because I'm just so tired. I'm having... it affects, like, your focus and everything. exactly. Your train of thought and everything, just your brain. Your brain, you can't think because you're so tired. Tired right now. I'm probably after this, besides, editing the video, I'm probably just gonna go back and work on art because I'm running out of time. um, I actually meant to open up my store again, uh, like this week was what I was planning, but I was really late. Um, I don't want to say ordering the prints and stuff. Actually, it kind of was. So I was a little late ordering the prints, and then because of that, they arrived a bit later than I wanted to. And what I had intended was to be shipping out everything by May 3rd, but I didn't have the prints on May 3rd. And so, uh, when I did get them, at like, I don't even know when I'd gotten them, but by the time I did get them, I had gotten sick. And I wasn't able to ship them out. So, I can now, fortunately. But, the post office is difficult to get to, and they're closed all the time, and I have international orders, and our kiosk does not take international orders. So, oh, I didn't even do this roof over here. Whoops. I should probably do that. But yeah, I don't know if any of that made sense. I don't really know what I'm saying right now. I'm tired. But, yeah, basically things have been, hectic a little bit in my brain. Because I really need to finish all this stuff, but I just haven't had I don't want to say the motivation, because I certainly have. I've been sitting around doing nothing, being sick for a bit. So of course I want to do stuff, and I really want to do stuff. Oh. Right, I'm on a multiplayer server. Somebody probably just slept. And I need more stairs. Ah! That's another thing, stairs, they have like a resource pack in this server, so the stairs, you get, 8 instead of 4, which is very nice. This I made, I turned French there for a second. What did I do here? I don't remember. I guess just that. That doesn't look right. Or whatever. Well, I'm gonna have to figure it out. No, those are slabs. That's right. So, I guess that's it. This has just been like a kind of, I don't want to say update episode, but it's kind of been an update episode. Just because I haven't really done much since the last time, and I feel kind of bad that I haven't been uploading. And I know I said like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a consistent series. I'm gonna try to post every so often, like every few days, but that didn't happen. But that was those should be solid stone. I'm looking at it and I'm just like, don't like how it goes in like that. So we're gonna change that real quick. I would say maybe we could even do wrong one. Chiseled stone brick, but I don't know if I want to go that fancy. We can test that out another time. But for now, I think that's it. I have not finished the building, but I'll continue working on it. I should definitely be editing this soon anyway. My throat is like, wah. My voice is still, oh dang it, it's opening. Voice is still recovering. So yeah, thank you for watching. That is all. Also, look at this cool armor I got. Thank you, Lee. Hi, friend.